So welcome to another unboxing video from theplayersaid.com. My name's Alexander, and today we're taking a look at a slightly older game. That's not much, honestly. It's called Once We Moved Like the Wind from Compass Games. This is a game about the Apache Wars of 1861 to 1886. This is a two-player kind of area move game. It's I don't know if you can see this. It's floating up because there's kind of a bunch of stuff in here. I guess you kind of could play it solo, but really this is designed to be a two-player game. And again, it was designed by Steven Newberg, and I believe, let's see, when was it put out? Does it say? Well, I don't remember. I can't see the date. Maybe I'll just be an idiot. But I know it's a few years old. We got this as part of the Compass Games winter sale a while back, or some flash sale or something. We got it on the cheap. And topic-wise is something that I don't know if we've really done many games on it. We may have done like one. But it's also, so it's something we don't game a lot, but also a very interesting topic as well. So Grant was like, yeah, let's do it. So this is what we're getting inside of our box. Alright, so we have a bag of bags, and then we have a bag of blocks, because yes, this is a block war game. Now, I do appreciate that these aren't just like different, like, oh, red and blue. So we got a couple dice in it, a couple d6. We got a brown and a tan. Those are nice. This is one of my preferred styles of dice, just in case you wanted to know that. So the blocks themselves are the somewhat more flat ones. They're on the thinner side as compared to something like, the Columbia Games ones are much thicker. These are slightly on the thinner side. We've got the tan ones, we've got blue ones. There's a couple of black ones, not many. Those might be for fortification. And there's also the red ones as well. There's a bunch of red and blue and a bunch of tan and a couple black ones in there. But whole mess of those that we've got in the bag. And then we have the block stickers. And there's one. There's just one. Well, that might just be the one sheet of stickers in here. So, well, that's nice and easy. I appreciate not having to stick 10,000 stickers on both sides. I believe this is a single-sided stickering affair. But when you instead of printing counters onto cardboard, they're able to, because it's paper, effectively, right? You run it through the same kind of printer as that. The crisp detail on the stickers, especially on these high gloss ones, is extreme. It's very fine detail, which I really, really, really like. And these will be very nice to play with. And they are, like I said, they are the glossy ones. Let's catch the light here. They're very, very high sheen. Okay. And we got a bunch of paper. And then we got a fully mounted map board, which we will take a look at here in just a second. So, we have a little victory track and turn track that's just off map, that's interesting. This is the victory level, but there is the victory point track on the board. So I'm not quite sure about that, of how those play together. It looks like we've got a production track and chart here as well, with a little die roll that you're going to go onto. And if there's a Mexican incursion, a little victory point schedule as well. That's single-sided, so we're going to put that out. And then we have a couple of kind of counter sleds styles. So we've got, for the Apaches, we've got rumors and war bands. That sounds awesome. Who isn't interested in that? And then we have the U.S. Army and the Mexican Army. I don't know what this means, but I presume that refers to that Mexican incursion. So you've got units or de tropa. That's not how it's pronounced. I'm speaking in German. Let's not do that. Jefes, senior leaders, oficiales, and junior leaders. So yeah, those are going to be holding boxes, presumably for our blocks, because there are no counters. I presume all of that is stuff that's going to be here. So we've got our kind of US blocks here, and our senior leaders, junior leaders, and then these that look like they're going to be the Mexican blocks with their senior leader and junior leaders as well. Let's kind of clip it on there. Presume these two black ones are for those two black blocks that we saw. And then I don't know which... We got warbands and maybe those rumors. Not quite sure. The rumors might just be upside down warbands that might become warbands. Not quite sure. So, rulebook. Rulebook's nice and thin. Whopping. Those aren't rules. Those are credits and design notes that we don't count as the rules and optional rules. So, actual rules. If you wanted to just set up and play, 12 pages of rules. Not bad. Tells you how to sticker and what to sticker. Mostly diagrams. Then we've got some rules. So the reality is I mean, this is 5 or 6 pages of actual rules. So this should be very easy to learn, which I'm principally excited about. Hopefully we've got ourselves a nice, enjoyable block war game on this one. So let's take a look at the map, which looks like it's a little bit on the smaller side. Yeah, this is much thinner. So I think we got a little bit shorter square board, hence the off-map holding boxes and stuff. So, let's crack this open. Appreciate a good mounted map. Yeah, we've got this small kind of square board, which is slightly unusual for a war game. And because they're like, oh, we'll just make it 22 by 34. Alright. But this is it. This is the map. So we've got Chihuahua, Sonora, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. But they got those different states and the different country border as well here in the middle. But then each of those are kind of subdivided into these smaller regions, some of which have forts, some of which have towns in them. Tombstone, yay. And I presume, like regular kind of block movement, you'll be moving blocks around, doing some combats. And because if you look here, especially for the US and the Mexican units, they have those strength pips that you would expect from a block war game. So you've got 4, 3, 2, and 1, and you're going to turn those. Now, from what I could... Oh, no, they do have them on here as well. They just look different. Okay. So these are the actual war bands, I believe, that are going to fight. And they have 4, 3, 2, and 1. And are those... I can't tell if those are, like, eagle totems or if those are axe heads. I can't tell. That's very small, and I'm looking at it upside down. It looks like those are eagle totems, which is very cool, because they're multicolored. But yes, those are going to be moving around on what is ostensibly a fairly small board. Now, it might not end up being that way gameplay-wise, but space-wise small. You can have a couple of those sleds out, you can have your little track out, and that's the game. So that's what you get in this. I don't know if this game kind of flew under the radar or what, but who knows? We might have... diamond in the rough, so to speak. We've got Once We Moved Like the Wind from Compass Games. Again, we got this on sale. If you're something interested in, I guarantee it'll continue to be on sale. It's kind of how these are, these older ones. So check it out if this is something you might be interested in. We'll get this played at some point, let you know how it is. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I've been Alexander from theplayersaid.com.